I kept seeing the Facebook marketing, and a couple of my friends had joined, and they were going between the Cape location and here. And then one of them asked me one day if I would do a 6-week challenge. And I started researching it, and it started on my birthday. So I talked to my husband about it, and I decided for my birthday present to myself that I would give this a try. See what I could do. See if I could take off some weight and maybe improve my life a little bit. I had no intention of actually signing up and becoming a full-time member or family full-time. My goal was to use the 6 weeks as a starter and then possibly move on to, LA Fitness or whatever it may be. And I fell in love. I mean, as soon as I walked through the door, everyone treated me like they knew me. Everyone had my back. I'm not really coordinated, so I kind of teeter-totter when I do lunges and stuff, and I can clearly remember Janet coming up to me and saying to me, everyone starts somewhere. If you have to start here, this is a great place to start. And from that moment, I was just hooked. I was like, wow, they have the emotional support, they have all of this energy, they have such amazing staff. I can't quit. I can't quit on myself. So I didn't. I signed up, and I've been here since, and I'm going to continue to be here. I love Team 6. They're my backbone. This is where I find my peace. The hardest thing for me to overcome was the time objections. Everyone says to me, you raise kids, you work, you do this. When are you going to find time to do this? Are you actually going to be able to do this consistently? The answer is yes. I just make sure I get up early and I get out the door before everybody else's day starts. This is the first thing that I do because this is the only thing that I do for me. So sometimes you have to put yourself first to be able to be better for your family. My favorite part is probably the atmosphere. I am excited to walk through these doors every morning. I walk in here and I dance around this room. I literally jump between sets. I can't control my enthusiasm. And some days I know I'm not as excited to be up at 5 a.m. and be moving for everybody else, but as soon as I walk through those doors, it doesn't really matter what happened that morning or the night before. It's like everything just disappears. It's like, it's the best. It's amazing. I've tried everything. I've tried Weight Watchers. I've tried dieting on my own. I've tried counting my macros on my own. I've tried it all. 3 years ago, I had a gastric sleeve done. I was 320 pounds. I had thyroid cancer when I was 25. I took a lot of steroids after that. And then they told me it would take a year for me to get pregnant, more or less, with our first daughter. But I got pregnant right away with her. So I just kept packing on the pounds and packing on the pounds. And finally, my endocrinologist told me that I needed to do a gastric sleeve. She kind of told me that I needed to do something and that I wasn't going to be able to do it on my own. So I went ahead and, after careful consideration, went ahead and did a gastric sleeve. I lost about 80 pounds after that, which was great, but it wasn't the answer. Being overweight your whole life having thyroid cancer, getting a gastric sleeve, none of that matters. It doesn't. It's a mindset. So after that, I tried Weight Watchers, I tried restrictive eating, I tried counting my macros, I tried just about anything and everything I possibly could. And there was no motivation. I would lose 20 pounds, I would lose 30 pounds, and then I would gain 15. So we had our second daughter after fertility treatments, which made me, of course, gain more weight. And after she was done nursing, I said, I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to take control of my life, and I'm going to take control of my body. And just being here and having the support of the members and the coaches have made that possible. This is something I cannot do on my own. I absolutely cannot do this without Platinum, and I know that. So every other diet is irrelevant. It really is. I'm just really grateful. I'm incredibly grateful for Aaron and Kyle and Josh and you and Ms., of course, Ms. I'm incredibly grateful for the trainers and for the culture that they have built here. There isn't one person here that hasn't supported me on a bad day and who hasn't cheered for me on a good one. This is the only place that I have found that is actually family. This is where I belong.
1, 2, 3.